how are you using AI in your business right now?
Oh, great question. Okay, so I've got AI as my right-hand person for all things assistant, research, helping with idea generation, but not within the studio actually. So I'm slightly disappointed that the capabilities of ChatGPT and other platforms just aren't there yet. I'm slightly relieved. But on the disappointed part, it's more so that I think a lot of people jumped on AI immediately and thought this is the answer to my problems. You saw companies letting copywriters go, letting freelancers go. And at the end of the day, you can tell. I actually saw an article today and I was reading it with Dale and I was like, God, this sounds weird. And I didn't even connect the dots. He did. He was like, this was written by ChatGPT. Like 100%. You can tell in like the sentence structure and especially word choice. Like that's just a little hint for you. You know what I mean? Like ridiculous word choice in there. So while AI is amazing and I'm using it a ton in my business, I'm not using it to help me write the copy because it's just not there yet. I hope in the future it is not to put us out of work, but to allow us to be more of the human connection to it and allow us to be more strategic in our roles. I think that you're going to see a huge boom in the future of copywriters really helping on a consulting and a strategy level that previously did more just done for you writing. So it'll be great to see some of those copywriters step up and out and establish themselves early in that field. So here's a hint for you to start doing that before ChatGPT 5 comes out. But otherwise, I use it for like our podcast, for example. I don't know if you're familiar with Cast Magic. I use that a lot. I use ChatGPT. Cast Magic is great. It is a platform actually using ChatGPT in the background that uploads any audio files. So even if you're listening and you're not a podcaster, but you would like to take, like, let's say customer interviews or a video or an interview you did on somebody's podcast, you can upload it to Cast Magic and it'll break it into content for you. It'll write your episode descriptions. It'll give you title ideas. You can give it custom prompts. It's really great. And they're doing a lot more with the platform this year. So we're using tools that are a little bit more niched like that can get the groundwork, laid for us. And then we can go in and do our revising to put the KC touch on it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I have to write that down, Cast Magic, because
yes,
I just, even for all copywriters listening, like I know I was working actually for a podcast. I was writing show notes for them. I was repurposing their episodes into social posts. So even just to expedite that process instead of sitting there listening to it is huge.
Yeah, it is huge. And you know what? Like every once in a while, I would say 1 in like 6 or 1 in 8, I'm like, this is not usable. But the rest of the time, I'm like, oh, that's great. I can just go in and I can revise this for voice and word choice.
Yeah, that's key, is that as valuable as it is, it requires a lot of human oversight.
It really does.
I agree with what you said, where there was a frenzy, and I just think it has fallen short of maybe what we initially thought it would. Like it didn't mean for copywriters the way we thought it would, but it, I think, also helped us in ways that we didn't expect as well.